Hi there, it's me Max from Isolation Game, and today, hi there, it's me Max from Isolation Game, and today, hi there, you can hear me twice, but yet I will continue my work on Return of the Space Invader game that I'm making, and this part is dedicated to arranging 2 weeks work or something on enemy spawning. I finally made it work perfectly, and not perfectly, there are still some bugs that I will try to address later on, but for now my next goal is to make everything look neat because now it's just millions of wires going on around, and that's really complicated. I even think I have to rebuild the whole thing from scratch, maybe, just to come up with a better arranging idea. But now I'm just trying to make everything arranged on the grid, and maybe while doing so some ideas will come up. Also, I will try to unify all the trigger zones because right now they're all a bit different, and as we can see, the range between them is wrong. Hi there. How are you? How's your modeling? Oh, I see. So you found a bug. That's actually cool. You can report it, and other people won't have it if they will address it in the end. Not cool for you, I guess. So doing this hard work all over again. I'm just one step uh, close to rebuilding my whole spawning system because you see it looks like this. It's batshit crazy. And I won't be able to understand what's happening here just I guess after a couple of days. But I guess if soft blends overlap, that's not very good, isn't it? Shouldn't they, how to put it, not overlap? Maybe they can come up with some solution for that. Did you ever write to Dreams help desk or something? My only real help was Reddit. People there helped me a lot when I had some questions about how things work in Dreams. Never found any Dreams hotline by Media Molecule. Because their forum in Dreams, I guess it's called, it's pretty slow to answer. Yeah, Twitch helped me much more, I would say. People watching here are so helpful, that's amazing. I should have done all this arranging from the start, but I always told myself I'll just take a look, I'll just do that for testing. And now I will spend 2 more days, I guess, trying to figure out all the wires. Perfect. Now I've got them all spawning not in front of the enemy, or not in front of the player. The player has the cone in which the spawning is forbidden, and the others will always respawn not in the cone. And that's cool. Maybe I should delete the second line totally and try to make it some kind of group copy, because I don't want to make every enemy line by hand. But the problem that occurs is that I have to redo all the names. And that's painful. Maybe there is some way to close the hierarchy, not to make the copy that depends on the previous copy. But anyway, I have to delete those. Let's try the group. Also, I miss like zone selection. For now, I have to select something altogether. I have to detach everyone, then select. That's not very good. And also, I need to check the sizes before grouping. Yeah, they are all a little bit different. So this one is 20.7, and this one 31. Yo, mate, how are you? Haven't been here for a while. Finally had some work. $31.3, 26.5. Cool. And I'm arranging my amazing spawning field, trying to unify everything. $31 is fine. Okay. Oh, there's a new gem or an old one? Little things. I didn't notice if there is any new event. Sky Kingdom. Okay. I'll check it out, thanks. I've met a wonderful DJ with whom we're gonna make new music video, I believe. I just wish that would happen because she works with the guy who was the voice of Fatboy Slim, and I would be really happy to work with them. Yeah, I wish. It's really nice to meet people with whom you click, and that was really the case in this scenario. That really didn't happen for a long time because in my line of work, if there is a good music, there is no money for the project most of the time, and if the music is awful, there is always money. How's the weather? All of my friends from California says it's gonna be fires again because worst weather for that. Yeah, new bubonic fever in China. So 2020 continues to impress. Whoa. I wish it won't hurt you, or anyone for that matter. Whoa. Don't hug a beer. There should be a sign for that. Okay, so we fixed the second trigger zone, and now we need to fix the first one. Here we have, I guess, 26.5, yeah. And here 26.5, and here, oh, it's the same. That's okay. And many people like to keep wild animals at home. That's not about bears, thankfully, but there are a lot of very harmful animals living with people right now. So this one is number 1, yes. Trigger enemy position 1. This one enemy position 2. This one enemy position 5 already. So 3, yes. This is 4, isn't it? Yes. So to fix all this, we need to put you guys to the front. Yeah, that's crazy. I heard of such things. And I heard of people keeping zoos for wild animals. A lot of wild tigers and lions. Cool. I actually lived near you for a while. I once came as a part of Russian team building on Burning Man, and we lived in a warehouse in North California. Let me check the place. We lived somewhere at No, not here. Marina del Rey, somewhere a bit Kentfield, somewhere there. I don't remember exactly, but it was, or maybe Mill Valley, because it was 7 years ago and I don't actually remember it well. Yeah, I loved it. There are so many people living there that go to Burning Man, and they all build for Burning Man. It was very cool to, and we worked hard every day to build the thing and unpack it and then go to the man itself. Yeah, have a good day. Or night, for that matter. I guess it's night. Cool. So have a good morning. I visited a lot of places. The only continent. Oh no, there are two continents I didn't visit. I didn't visit. Okay, three continents. I didn't visit Australia. I didn't visit Africa. And I didn't visit South America. But I visited Mesoamerica. I've been in Mexico. So my next stop is South America. I really want to go to Machu Picchu and Peru, and I want to go everywhere there. But it's pretty, it's getting more and more dangerous to go these days, but still, I want to. Americans don't go anywhere. You have such a big country with so vast nature, so you don't have to go anywhere. Cool. I can't say I've been to the same amount of states, but I've visited a lot of them. I haven't been to the north of California, and I haven't been to New York or Jersey. That's my blind spots. I think I've visited almost all other states except um, the one in Pacific Ocean. I forgot the name. Um, yeah, yeah. I haven't been to Hawaii yet. But I want to go to the Central Africa, where it's crazy, strange, and frightening, I would say. My wife doesn't want to go, but I would love to visit. I love when you visit such places, you understand how fragile our world is. 2020 showed us that it's crazy fragile, but to see the difference from the way people live, from what life you are living, that's experience. That's how to put it. It makes you sobering experience. Boy. Yeah, I have no kids still. That makes my life much more free. And yet, I want to have kids because um, I would love to share with this world with someone. There, I guess not everything is aligned pretty well. Those guys aligned well, and those are not. Okay. Let's check if everything works. It does. And this one is what? This one is the orientation, yeah. Let's try and do the copy and pasting. Do you know if there is any trick to select multiply objects, like with the mouse? Select all maybe button or something. Whoa. But it selects all the objects in the scene, yeah? That's cool. Or any zone selection maybe? Yeah, but you have to first group them. Magic moment. Ba-bam. Everything is still working. And now okay, now I have to change the names. Change the names. For them not to get conflicted with other group. So what the names will be? This name will be, oh, and also I will still need a timer here at first place. Yeah. but actually maybe no, because the emitter is copied, so I don't need another. The first position will be enemy position 1, and now I have to rename those positions like this to be enemy position 11. That would be awesome to come up with some idea where I shouldn't have to change the names. Some uniquely generated names for each group. I know it's possible with code. I've done it. But is it possible in dreams? Is it possible to make a random name each time you make a group copy, and also for that name to be addressed in the emitter or in the teleporter? That would be awesome if it would be possible. If it could be possible. It will save a lot of time for me, and I guess in many other cases too. Yeah, that's called array, isn't it? I guess it's called array in programming. Yeah, so there. Is it possible to make an array here? I haven't seen any tutorial or ideas on that. Like if I want to spawn a line of enemies and to not to do all what I'm doing right now by hand, but to have all this done automatically. Okay, let's check. I believe they work, but it takes much less time than just copying every and making another microchip for them. I guess that's great, but still pretty unprofessional, I would say. Real programmers will laugh at me and my techniques for days until they die. Lucky for you, not just only for me. Everything works, but the trouble is I don't see them respawning. And maybe that's not very good. What's wrong? Why aren't you moving? What was the button to look through the camera? Through the there was some button to look through the pointing, as I remember. It's too low. So, okay. I think that's enough. Let's see what's happening. Yeah, it works. They respawn, and they don't respawn in the cone. If I'm gonna move you here, they will stop respawning. That is awesome. So everything works again. I'm a lucky person today. So if the cloning works, like duplicating works with groups, I should address the this crazy logic pattern that maybe I should optimize somehow. This goes through the same line of code. So can we? No, I can't, because I should always use a different sculpture connector each time here. So each time a different trigger zone, each time a different connector. So I can't just make this just one liner. Okay, let's just arrange it in a better fashion than now. Does this actually... Oh yeah, it works. Double X works for selecting everything in the microchip. So cool. Thank you again. So we'll put that here, and then we'll put this guy somewhere here. That starts to look beautiful. Never thought that I'm gonna feel good arranging things. I'm a total unarranged person. My work desk is pretty in a pretty bad shape. But in this case, I feel something like of a guilty pleasure arranging those nodes. Don't worry, it's gonna happen again. More and more, and once you'll be hooked on the personality test so much, you won't be able to handle yourself. All day and all night, you'll be testing like you're ready for something you don't really know. Tests are totally irrational, but you can't resist. Especially if it's a character from your favorite book or a video game. Easy dopamine. I've done something right. I passed the test. I have to go for a second. There's less logic here in the first one. So something like that. This looks way better, but still pretty complex to grasp, I guess. Well, I like it much more than it was before. Now I can again delete the second line and think of how many lines do I want. And first of all, how many enemies do I want at once for this first? And maybe this line is too close actually to the player. Maybe I should move one space away. Let's check. Maybe it's okay for the first line. Let's animate the trigger zone. For it to be let the first line to be born and then not to reborn after the trigger zone is on. So this is, oh no, not action recorder, timeline. So the first K on the timeline is the power off, and this the second key after maybe half a second, I guess it's fine. It will be triggered on. and that will be instant, and also the end of the keyframe. No, always seem to miss the button. So we need to keep changes. Yeah, keep changes. So doesn't seem to work. Okay, now it seems to work. I guess. Let's wait and see if it's truly working. Because these guys are not responding to. Maybe that's just a bug. Let's check for gameplay. Also, I need to turn up my killing. So okay, no spawning right now. Yeah, let's heal. And kill some guys here. The line is a little bit low. I should align it to the character. Okay, so now we've killed 3 of them, and let's see if the first one is respawned. Let's just check this way. No, it's not respawn. That's not very good. Why isn't it respawning? Maybe it is because, let's turn back the killing machines. Maybe it is because I've made too much respawn value in the microchip. I have to check. So these guys are not respawning. Why is that? So 1, 2, 3, not respawning. Maybe there is some trouble. Here. And yeah, these guys are shooting. Maybe I've did something wrong here. You see, these are not working. This node says there is no, so they are there. It's okay. The counter somehow doesn't work. If this is less, if this is the number, there is some problem with number, so it's 10 of them. And it says if this is less than 4, then respawn. Yeah. I have to change it here for a bigger number. So the target counter full, the counter target value is 10. That's okay. And this should be, if this is less than, how much? If this is less than 8, then respawn. Let's check. Yeah, it started working. Great. That's very good that but somehow this responds to, oh yeah, I know why. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The number is too big with the cone. A little bit big. Maybe 8 is too much. Maybe I should use 7 or maybe even 6. Let's check how 6 works.
Я поменяла там iCloud.
Молодец.
И теперь Николай Черкас.
Yeah, and it doesn't seem to respawn inside the cone. The first one is still not dead from the beginning. Yeah, great. I'm so happy this happened. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here with me again, my friend. I'll be leaving now, and I wish you all the best and a little bit of wet weather in California. Bye bye.